So, as we already learned about the materials and we already learned how to apply the materials, so moving forward, we are going to start with texturing. Okay, now how we are going to apply the textures? So, this thing we are going to learn. So, just give me 1 minute. So, applying basically, so what is the texture? Textures means that if you want to apply something on the surface of anything, okay, like wood textures, like metal thing, like a brake things, that means a texture is an image applied on a surface to make it look realistic. Example is wood textures, metal textures, or the brake textures. So let me give you the with the examples and the quotations I have here. A texture is an image applied on a surface to make it look realistic. For example, wood textures makes an object looks like a wood. Metal textures make it look like a metal, and brick textures make it wall look like a brick. As we already know from the AutoCAD, I already showed you how you can apply the bump map and everything. Now from here we are going to discuss little bit more advanced. Okay, as I told you before class, like we already discussed about the materials and everything, so you can explain this textures like this as well. Textures are used in materials to add colors, patterns, and details to the models. So these are some specific things which we are going to apply and we are going to learn in 3ds max. Okay, now we are having this 3ds max. As I told you, if you want to apply the textures on any object, what you need to do, you need to add the textures on that particular surface. So let's say if I have this plane and I want to apply some textures on it, how I am going to apply it, let's check this out. Okay, so for that I need to download some image, and as I told you, if you want to download something, let me tell you one website from where you can download all the textures, all the materials, all the HDRI lights totally free of cost. So the best website you can go, polyheaven.com. Okay, now in the polyheaven you will notice you are having lots of images like HDRI lights, textures, models, so many things you are going to download it from here. Okay, now let's say in my case what I am going to download, I am going to download the textures. Okay, then we are going to discuss about the HDRI, what are the HDRI, why we are using HDRI, which how many types of lights we are having. So today we are going to start with the textures, and we already completed about the models. If you will browse the model, as I told you, these are the models which if you want to apply and if you want to use in your 3ds max, you can use it, right? You can simply download in your fbx file format, and from here you can keep it and you can use it. Now from here we are going to start learning how we are going to create this type of material or this type of material. If you will notice, it's look like little shiny from here. This part is little shiny. Why this has happened? Because the light source is there. If you don't have the light, you are not going to get this type of materials. So let's say we already learned how to create this part, this models and everything. Now we are going to place the textures over it. See, like this type of textures we are going to place it, and then after we are going to work on the maps. Okay, so alpha map and these maps we are going to work on it. See, these are the maps. Then only whenever you are going to apply these map, then only you are going to get this type of output, and this is little advanced, we are going to learn in the Maya. Okay, not here, that is little advanced. Okay, so now let's come to the topic. From here, let's say I want to add the textures. From here what I will do, I will browse texture first. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Now what we have, see, these all are the textures. These all are the textures. Now we need to apply these texture. Can you see the shyness is coming? This shyness will come through your uh, lights. First we are going to understand textures, then we are going to apply the lights, then the output will come like this. Now let's say in my case I want to download this textures or this textures or any textures. So how I'm going to download this one? And are there are so many different type of textures you can download it. Let's say this is the one website, you can find another website as well. So many websites, from there you can find high resolution textures. Okay, so let's say I will click it over here. Now you will see this textures is having this part, then we are having this grayscale, and this is the reference image how you will get it, and these are the maps which we are going to apply it, not for now but in the upcoming classes we are going to do that. Okay, now this is the textures. This is just a texture, that as I told you, this is just an image. Now how I'm going to download it? Now you will see we are having this one, and from here you will notice it is written 1K. So I will go with the 1K and I will just download this texture. I am just going to download the image, no maps, nothing, just a simple texture. Now once it will be downloaded here, so you will see we are having this one. Okay, so what I am going to do, this PC. Now I have this file, right? So what I will do, extract all. Once I will extract this one, so I will get the texture. See, these all are the textures and with the maps. So we required this one. For this class, we are going to use only this textures, nothing, just a basic textures we are going to apply. Now, how to do that? Just turn on your 3ds Max, and this is your plane. Let's say this is your floor, right? And I want to add something like this. So now what we will do, make it big from here. Now press M on your keyboard. As I told you, first you need to check like you are having the V-Ray or not. So how you are going to do that? Just go to the render and just go to the render setup. Inside this, it is set it on the Arnold. So you need to check with the V-Ray. If you don't have the V-Ray, you can come and take it from me, as I already informed you, right? Now once you are having this V-Ray, now what you need to do, I will close it here. Now I will just go to the material library. Now you will see my material libraries are getting updated. I already informed you like we are having two things. One is compact material editor and second is slate material editor. For now we are not discussing about the slate material editor. We are discussing about the compact material editor. That is just a general material which you can drag and drop over here. Now in order to get the materials correctly, what you need to do, select the material. You can see it is written physical material. Okay, and if you remember, I told you whatever the softwares you are going to use, where it is, whatever the softwares you are going to use, there there is a default material that for every software, like blender, like 3ds Max, Maya. Every software is having their own material that is called default material. Right now we are working on V-Ray, so we are going to use, so we are going to use default V-Ray material. That will be V-Ray MTL. So that will be your V-Ray MTL default material. Okay, so how we are going to access it? Now if you will notice, we are having this physical material. What I will do, I will select this physical material. Now inside this slot you can see it is written V-Ray, and V-Ray, this one will only come once you will activate the things from here. Then only you can see the V-Ray material is there, otherwise it will not come. So let's say we are having this V-Ray. I will click over it. Now from here I will make sure to make it down V-Ray like this, and I will see it is written V-Ray MTL because we are using V-Ray material, so that is the default material. So I will select this V-Ray material. I will press OK from here. Now you will see this material and this material is very different, right? So why it is getting changed? Because I changed this material to the V-Ray, but this is still in the physical material, that is default 3ds Max material, right, which we are not using it. So instead of using physical material, we are using V-Ray material. Now once you are having this V-Ray material, we need to use our colors, we need to use our materials, we need to use our textures. As I told you how I am going to import my textures, you can see we are having some thing here, and the options are, you can see it is written diffuse. We are having diffuse, we are having roughness, we are having other options as well. We are having bump map, bump map, we are having glossiness. So with the help of these all settings, if you will see, we are having lots of settings which are going through it. We are having refractions as well. Okay, now with the help of this thing, first of all we need to decide which type of materials you are going to make it. In my case, the material which I am going to make it and where I am going to apply the material with the help of textures, that will be the wood. Now we need to know about the property of the wood. What are the property of the wood? Wood can be shiny little bit, but if I will directly tell you about the wood which is from the tree, that will be no shyness, but roughness value will be too much, right? No shyness, but the roughness value will be too much, the wood will be little rough. Like this you need to understand where you are going to apply it. Now let's say if we are having second part, wood. Okay, let's say we are having the second wood. Maybe possible if you are using some type of bench things or something like that. So from there, maybe possible you need to add little more shyness, which will include glossiness little bit, okay, and roughness. So like this you need to understand the properties of your object, then only the materials and the textures will getting real, otherwise it will look very fake. Okay, now let's say if we are having the plastic material, what are the things? Again we are having some roughness value, glossiness value, and other stuff as well, and other like shyness if you want to add, but don't add too much shyness. What it will become, it will become a chrome or something like that. So we need to add little amount of shyness. Now let's say if we are having the water, so the story will be changed from here. If you want to create the water material, so water material is having transparency. Okay, now we are having total internal refraction. Okay, so these are the things in the water. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to create your material transparency. Then after, you are going to create all the values. So I guess I am clear to you. Like you need to decide uh, the materials and everything according to that one, otherwise that thing will not work properly and you will not get the output clearly. Okay, I hope I'm clear, guys. Any questions you want to ask? Anything? No questions? Okay, so like this you can create it multiples. Let me default. So that's how you are going to apply the material. As I told you, the diffuse, can you see this? It is written diffuse. The another name of diffuse, any questions? I think some questions is there. Let me check. Where is my screen gone? If I don't have the V-ray, it is fine to show us as a default way. No. See, we are learning the V-ray, so we need to go with the default thing. If you will go with the another thing, let me uh, repeat the questions once again so everyone will notice what the question is. Sir, if I don't have the V-ray, is it fine to show us the default way? Definitely not. Once you are having the V-ray with you, then only you will get the default material, default lights of the V-ray. Otherwise, if you are going to show only the default materials like for the 3ds max, the output will look very flat. Okay, and you're not getting what you want, so better to install the V-ray. What version you want to use doesn't matter, but once you install the V-ray, then only the output will come very next level. Otherwise you feel like it's not look good basically. So don't use the default thing in the 3ds max what you have. Just follow the V-ray things. Okay, and as I already told you, V-ray is a plugin. Now once you understood the things, and now I told you like we are having this wood and default material, diffuse. Yes, the another name of the diffuse is your color or image. So whatever the color or the image you want to make, you need to make it inside the diffuse section. Okay, so what I have here, it is in the material section. You will see we are having this diffuse method. Okay, now I need to plug it, or I want to add the texture in it. So what I need to do, I need to select this small box. Can you see this small box? I need to click over it. Whenever I'm going to hit click on button, you will see we are having some options. As I told you, we are using V-Ray. So what we are going to do, you can see it is written V-Ray. So I will just go inside my V-Ray, and from here you can see it is written V-Ray bitmap. So I will select this V-Ray bitmap and I will press OK from here. Now it will ask the location where my things are located. So I already downloaded that one, so that is saved in my D drive. And where it gone? Where it gone? What is the name of that folder? I downloaded somewhere, right? So it is, yes, not this one. Yeah, okay, so I got the location, so I will paste my location over here. Now I will open it. So this is the plank, right? Plank textures I already downloaded it. Now I will just open this one. Now you will see my textures is here. I already called my textures over here. This is my first texture. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to apply this textures over in this box. So how I'm going to apply, I will select this one, drag and drop over it. Now you will see your textures are simply applied over it. Now let's say in some cases, what you will get it, make it one. Okay, so in some cases you will see the textures are not working properly. Either it will be too big, too small, and maybe possible it is not fitting it perfectly. So in that case, what you need to do, you need to select it properly. Where I will select this object, I will just apply in the modifier list UVW editor. You can see it is written UVW map. Okay, so you need to apply UVW map in modifier editor. You need to find it. Okay, once you are having this UVW map, in the right hand section you will see you are having lots of option. Let's say planar, cylindrical. We are having, let's say, if I have this what I can say sphere, and I want to apply same textures over it. Okay, so again, if I will press M, I have the same material, and if I will drag and drop over here, you will see sometimes it will not give you the proper output. Okay, but right now I'm getting the proper output. In some cases you will not get it the proper output. So what you need to do, let's say we are having two things, one is a sphere, one is square, and let me create one more thing. Let's say I need to create the cylinder things over here. Now I will apply the materials and I will drag and drop over here. Now here you will see we are having some problems. So this problem I'm talking about. Okay, see, from the top it's look good, from the middle it's look good, but it from the top it's not look good. So we need to fix these things. So if you are getting these type of errors, what we need to do, we need to apply UVW editor. Now you will see it is written planar. So as I told you, this is my planar, so I can apply the planar. So you will get exact textures over it. Now let's say if I want to apply the spherical, so again what I need to do, I will apply UVW map, and from here you can see it is written spherical. So if I will apply the spherical, now you will see my texture is getting okay. But sometimes you will see this is having problems, so we can fix it later on, not for now, we can literally fix it. So don't worry about this. Now again what we are having this UVW map. You will see it is written planar, but the shape is basically a cylinder. Now what we need to do, we need to set it. So how I am going to set it? Just like hitting on cylinder. So if I'm going to hit it on cylinder, now you will see we are having uh, perfectly aligned textures, but this part is still having problems, so we can fix it. I will tell you the process how to do that. So let's say I first of all we check the settings here, then I will tell you how to fix this one. Now let's say I have this planar option, and if you will come down, because I set this one as a planar, and if I will come down over here, you will see we are having length, width and height. This length is for your textures. Okay, one texture. This width is your this one. Okay, and height we don't have. UV tiles, that means the divisions. UV tiles means the divisions. So let's say we are having this one. So how many divisions are going to be happen with one texture? So this is your one texture. How many divisions? So one texture, second, third. So this is the UV divisions. You can add it in your section. So same thing it is written. So let's say if I will make it 10, and then after again I will make it 10. Now you will see one entire image is divided into different type of textures. So one image, so this will become one slot, two slot, three slot. So basically what is happening over here, the image is becoming small, and it is going to fix in 10 by 10 section. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it's totally depend how you want to show your texture. See, let's say if I will make it 1 1 1, so that means that is entire from this part will become only one image which is fitted into the this plane. But if I will change the UV textures, let's say 10 10 and again 10, what will happen, these one image will become the slot of 10 10 10. So that's how the textures are working in the UV tiles. So for now I will make it 1 1 and 1. Okay, now even we are having, let's say you done some mistake over here. Let's say uh, for the showing purpose I will explain you this one how the gizmos are working. Let's say you done it something like this wrong thing. So if you will select the fit option, the texture is going to be happen like how it was before. So it will basically fit into your object. correctly. Now even you are having the alignments, now you can make it x-axis, y-axis, and the z-axis. If your textures are not coming correctly, you can go with the x, y, and z axis correctly. So which suits you better for your model, you can simply go with that. I think these things are clear to you. Any questions you want to ask? Guys, any questions you want to ask? No questions? Okay, good. So now once you are having this one, same goes here as well, this one. So I can simply apply this. Textures look good, so I don't want to add anything, so I will select this one and I can place anywhere. But let's say if you want to control little bit more these textures, so how you are going to control it, let me show you. Just go here, and inside this gizmo basically the xyz axis but in the form of your textures. Okay, now how you can use this one? So once you are having this gizmos, you can make it like this, you can move it like this, you can move it like this, you can move it like this. So you are having the options. Even if you want to scale your textures, you can scale it. So basically I'm not doing the manual things from xyz like uv tiles. I am controlling my gizmos for making big and small. If you want to make it big, you can do it like this. So it's look like a